You might have received a personal loan offer from Discover, or maybe you're looking for a loan and wondered if they'd be a good place to go. I'm going to tell you everything we know about personal loans from Discover so you can decide whether you want to apply with them. Discover offers unsecured personal loans for amounts between $2,500 and $40,000. They say that these loans are good for auto repair, credit card refinancing, debt consolidation, home remodel, major purchases, medical expenses, taxes, vacations, weddings, and general personal uses. During the application, they will ask you what your purpose is, but what you select will not impact whether you are approved or not. Discover personal loans have terms between 3 and 7 years. You should ask for a loan with the shortest loan term that you can comfortably afford. Longer loan terms tend to have higher interest rates, which means that you aren't saving as much as you think you would with a longer term. The APR on these loans range from 7.99% to 24.99% based on creditworthiness at the time of application. I believe that most of the loans that they offer will have rates between 12% and 18%. I think a rate under 10% would be quite rare. Obviously, your creditworthiness will play a role in the rate that they offer you, but so will the length of the loan. You can see by this chart that loans with longer terms have higher interest rates. Discover boasts about the fact that they do not charge fees of any kind. Because they don't charge an origination fee, you will receive the full proceeds of your approved loan amount. It also means that the full cost of borrowing will be wrapped up in that interest rate. Before we get into the application process and whether it's hard to get approved, punch that like button. It helps us out, and we appreciate it. It will probably be harder to get approved for a Discover personal loan than many other online lenders. I think you will need a credit score of at least 660 to even be considered. But of course, the stronger your credit profile is, the more likely you are to be approved. However, credit score alone really doesn't dictate whether you can get approved. They will look at your overall credit history, the stability of your income, and your current debt load. Also, you are more likely to be approved if you have a long history of being a Discover customer in good standing. The application for a Discover personal loan is pretty simple. In order to apply, you will need a minimum household income of $25,000, be at least 18 years old, have a bank account, and have a valid Social Security number. If you received a pre-approved offer from Discover, you can use the ID that came with the notification to find your offer, but you don't need a pre-approved offer. The application starts with them asking for the amount, purpose, and term of the loan you are looking for. Again, the purpose of your loan really doesn't matter and won't impact whether you are approved. Then you will fill out personal information. They will also ask for employment information. The initial qualification step will use a soft credit check and will not impact your credit score. If you move forward with the application, you will need to consent to a hard credit inquiry that will appear on your credit report. As long as your application is complete, you most likely will receive a decision on the same day. Most people receive the money in their account in 2 to 5 business days. One of the most popular uses for the Discover personal loan is to consolidate debt or credit card balances. If you use one of their loans to consolidate, they will directly pay off your other debts with the proceeds of the loan for you. Generally, this will take between 5 and 7 business days for the payment to be posted. Situations can arise when the money is paid, but it isn't posting to your account. In those situations, you would need to call customer service and sort the issue out. When consolidating, you can ask for some of the proceeds to be deposited into your account while others are used to pay off the debts directly. However, no more than 50% of the loan proceeds can be deposited into your account when you're using the loan to consolidate your other debts. It's important to know that if you are using a Discover personal loan to consolidate credit card debt, you cannot use the loan to pay off Discover or Capital One credit card balances. Of course, if you have some of the money deposited into your account, you can use those funds however you want, including paying down those credit card balances. You might wonder why you can't use a Discover personal loan to consolidate Capital One credit card balances. Well, Capital One completed its acquisition of Discover Financial Services in 2025, making Discover a part of Capital One. Generally, they would prefer that you just pay your credit card balances off in place. But that might not be the best thing for you. If you can get an APR that is several percentage points lower than the interest rate on your current credit card balance, you can save a lot of money on interest, lower your monthly payment, and pay off your debt faster. The lower the APR, the better. That's why we recommend that you find the lowest rate with a reputable lender that you can. At the Yukon Project, we try to make finding your best option easy. If you visit our marketplace page, you can select the purpose of your loan, how much you need, and your credit score range. When you apply to any one of our featured lenders, we will automatically check your rate with up to 40 other lenders behind the scenes. Our partners use a soft credit check, so applying won't hurt your credit score. We will show you all of your approved offers, so you have confidence that you're getting the best rates you can qualify for. I give Discover Personal Loans an 8 out of 10. I love the fact that they don't have any fees beyond the interest rate, and I think that they are a respectable lender. They fall short of a perfect score because of their consolidation restrictions and because I don't think that they offer the lowest rates for people with good to excellent credit. If they do offer you the lowest rate though, you should feel comfortable going with them. As always, remember that sometimes the best loan for you is the one that you don't take. Always be cautious when you're taking on new debt. If you have any questions about Discover or have any experience with their personal loans, leave a comment below. We'd love to be able to share your knowledge with others. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us out, and we really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.